Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. We are going to play as the Hunter in this episode. We did really well in the last episode as the Convict. We actually have 6 hegemony credits. People keep telling me, oh, you're saying hegemony wrong. It's hegemony. Yo, look that shit up in a pronunciation dictionary. Hegemony might be okay, but the consensus choice is hegemony. I promise you this, or at least they're both acceptable. Let's buy the mailbox. It's rare for me to have one run in which I can get enough credits to actually purchase something, but that worked out there. And I'm feeling like I got the hot hand right now, which is, you know, hockey parlance for, I feel like I'm warmed up. I got a good chance here. I'm on a potential hot streak of sorts. Not to say that it's a streak in any stretch of the word, you know, like we're gonna win this one or something like that, but at the very least, we did get to our 4th boss. I subsequently, I believe, murdered myself on the 4th boss. That's, ooh, we get the mimic item as well, or right off the bat here. Not as well, but you know, oh, god dang it. You know what I mean. I don't think this item is any good, but then again, I haven't had like an amazing run ever be killed by a mimic. I've had a shitty run be killed by a mimic. That doesn't feel that bad, to be honest with you. I feel like that run was doomed anyway. So maybe this mimic item is a little bit more, has a little bit more utility than I'd like to admit. Or than I know right now, than I'm aware of. It's not like I want the mimic item to be bad, which would seem to be the implication there. Just wanted to pull out the crossbow to get myself out of the sticky situation there. I definitely do not want to give up, you know, my armor for no reason here. So we are going to endeavor to get through this without getting hit again. This is actually a really tough room to start with, this early on a run. Oh my god! I took like an extra half second to line up that shot, which is my own fault, and lost my armor after saying I didn't want to lose my armor. And, probably more embarrassingly, after killing every other fucking enemy on that room. That is actually just horrible. I mean, it's not that horrible. I mean, lose armor, it's not the end of the world, but slightly embarrassing, I suppose. Mostly because of the noise that came out of my mouth when it happened. Oh, God! JJ, what am I doing here? It's from Tom Hanks's magnum opus, Mazes and Monsters, which in many ways this game has no relation to, except there are some RPG-related tropes here, I suppose. There you go, just keep these guys at bay. Don't get caught in the explosion. If you kill any little bullets in the process, then, you know, that's life. If you don't, well, you're gonna have to at some point. What do you got for me, Corgi? No items? I guess that's why I don't feel so bad about our relative, you know, poor play from the start of this run. I mean, it took till the... Oh my god, that was... I got stuck on the wall there. It took till the 3rd floor until we got hit on our last run. But I know that if I just, you know, kind of ride the waves of variance here... Yeah, that's fine. If I kind of ride the waves of variance here, I should be able to get my HP back. It might not be as fast as I want, but I do have this Corgi for an extra, you know, item find chance with every room that we finish, so it's possible that we can get... I would even say probable that we get back to full HP without putting ourselves in too much danger. Tough room. That was a dodge roll waiting to happen there. Okay, first off, attitude adjustment. Don't sound so despondent. Myself, I'm speaking to here. Don't sound so despondent just because it hasn't gone, you know, exactly the way that you wanted it to right off the bat here. We're only down 1 HP. If we get a flawless fight against our boss, then we go to 4 HP, and we're probably going to get enough HP to, you know, max out whatever our heart containers are at anyway. It's a positive situation for everybody involved. I really feel like that's gonna be like one of the early learning lessons for players in Gungeon, sorry, is how important that first floor flawless seems to be. I would like a gun. Is the Phoenix worth it? I don't know. But the key is something I'm gonna take. Because I feel like 35 cents for a key, or 35, you know, bullets for a key that could open a gun worth 100 is a good choice. What is this? Beehive. This is a gun that I assume just actually shoots bees. And it shoots 300 of them. You know what? I'm going to stick with Rusty's sidearm just for now. We know from our last play that we're actually going to be, like, completely functional. Ooh, with the... Oh, God. With the sidearm. For enemies that swarm us down, we may want to consider using our own swarm, I guess, against it. But I still think there is some value in kind of using the default weapon to start with here. Getting a little bit of experience with that. I mean, it's not bad, and I have to train myself to kind of remember that, I think. We're actually done now. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go fight the boss. If the swarm doesn't work out for us, we could always go crossbow. Or if the beehive doesn't work out, we could always go crossbow. One thing that's really nice here is that you don't... Oh, God, that was close. You don't actually have to aim. No, that was close. And not aiming certainly makes my life easier. We're already almost halfway through this. In fact, we're over halfway through this now that I actually look at it. Another close call there. Come on, just finish the job. No! I got stuck on the table! I got stuck on the table! Oh, this is... I wouldn't say doomed, but not a position I'm really thrilled about being in. We did get back to full HP, which is... Oh, no, we got close to full HP, which is nice. And we got the bow. I don't really know how good this item actually is. Maybe we'll try it out as our primary weapon temporarily, but I do think I've kind of... I wouldn't say screwed myself necessarily, but... The fact that I took a little hit there from not dodging into the right position makes me feel very unhappy. Okay, let's get this thing fully charged up. And then completely miss. Okay, if you fully charge up, is it piercing? Is that how that works? The fact that a fully charged shot does not one-hit one of those guys is very depressing to me. We'll take the beehive. Or we'll take the ammo for the beehive, I should say. Oh, stop, drop, and roll. That's what happened last time. I must have stopped rolling well on the boss fight. I mean, right now it seems like a crossbow you can charge. Which doesn't seem that valuable. Because I'm already not really using the crossbow that much because of the fact that the damage output is just sort of lower on it. Oh my god, okay, we'll leave the ammo here. Is sort of lower on it as a result of the fact that it takes forever to, you know, kill something because you have to reload every time you shoot. Good dodge. That being said, the crossbow is an okay primary weapon in my opinion. As long as you hit semi-consistently. Ammo goes pretty far with it. Oh, fuck this guy. Hopefully that one beehive is enough to do it. It totally was! Okay, the beehive is quickly getting the Northernlion seal of approval, I'll say that much. I guess maybe the piercing shot gives it enough of a benefit to be excited about, but I have to admit, I'm still skeptical. Okay, we do have a shopkeeper. Remember, Northernlion's first rule for shopkeepers is when you find a shopkeeper, you go in, so you can at least activate the teleporter. Ammo, HP, and keys. Not bad. Not a gun, and to be honest, you might need like a killer app for a gun right now. It still doesn't kill in one hit unless some of the damage is dampened. That's fine. Just hide. Really? No! Yo, not good for this guy. The bow and arrow is not a proper choice for this guy. I don't think the crossbow is either. I think it benefited from being in the right place at the right time there. I don't know. Honestly, I think rusty sidearm still might be the way to go temporarily here, but... Crossbow and bow, for basic enemies, seem fine. The only problem is, if I keep alternating between them, I'm losing out on my, you know, gains from trade ammo-wise here. Oh, I really thought that would get both. This room was fine. I don't know. The more I use it, the more I'm starting to get down with this. It actually does seem like maybe it does more damage. Maybe there's a timing associated with it that is not just charging it all the way down. Maybe if you release it as soon as it gets charged, you get more damage or something? Like as soon as it gets to that level of charge? I don't know. There's a multitude of different ways this could be working out, and I don't want to go over the top and say something I'm going to regret, you know, something misinformed about the bow here. I will say, when you land a satisfying shot with it, it's awesome. Oh god. If only we could have like ricochets or something with this. You know what I miss is that we haven't really had a situation where we've had a lot of passive synergies. I mean, on the last run we had some table flip synergies, but apart from that we haven't really had a lot of great synergies like we had on the very first run. Like, that was really cool that we got like passive shocking bullets. I hope we can get back to something like that. As long as I have a gun that's decent, I'm gonna try to focus on getting those passive abilities to maybe work for me here. Okay, good. That was totally fine. We do not have a key. What is this? That's just the layout of the room. I was looking on the mini-map, I thought there was a chest or something in here. Speaking of which, there's a chest in there. And we're at a shrine that we're unlikely to be able to use. Okay, I keep making this mistake. If this isn't a pet peeve of yours for watching my Gungeon episodes, it should be. Let's at least open this shortcut before we teleport, and in fact, there's not really much of a good reason to teleport anyway. I don't know, I'm feeling like, first off, I don't think I'm playing up to my own standards on this one. And my own standards are not hard to match right now. So that makes this particularly embarrassing. However... However, I do think that we're also kind of suffering from, like, we basically have too many guns that are not really, like, blowing the doors off. So it would be awesome if we could have a gun muncher, and we could put, like, one of our bows in it, and then maybe another weapon that we're not super fond of right now, and hopefully turn them into something, like, a little bit better. Or at least different. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be objectively better. Just as long as it's functional for maybe, like, a different purpose. This is bad. Yep, okay. I've never been prouder of myself for a dodge than I was right there, but good lord. Little tough. I think second floor we've definitely been playing a lot better than first floor. Like, not getting that flawless on the boss was so disappointing. Just like a momentary lapse of judgment. Yeah, I probably should have been hit there, but I wasn't. I don't know, I'm coming around to the idea of a bow as a primary weapon here. A charged up piercing shot is somewhat valuable. We are kind of playing it like it's, you know, Polyphemus Eve's Mascara right now. Like, there's no real tear rate to speak of or fire rate to speak of. It's incredibly slow. But it is getting the job done. Although it may not forever. Alright, just keep him as far away as possible. Anytime you can hit more than one enemy in a single hit, take advantage of that. That was bad. Alright, Rusty Sidearm, just because for these enemies, oh my god, that was bad. For these enemies, I really feel like a faster rate of fire is a relevant part of the discussion to be had. Okay, Corgi, if you're ever gonna find a heart, now would be a great time. Nothing, huh? Nothing. Well, we do have the opportunity to buy a key for certain. Easier to do it that way, I suppose. We do have the opportunity to buy a key for certain. If we can get a good boss-level gun out of that, it's not inconceivable considering we have 2 blanks that we could flawless the boss. If we flawless the boss, we'll probably get 1 heart back as well. Ooh, that's pretty good. And we could start talking about having some chances here, but for right now, we're lacking a little bit. There's a cell? Where the heck is our secret room then? I don't know. Maybe the cell key will show up if we open one of these chests. Again, don't make the classic Northernlion mistake here. We want to come in, and we want to open up the shortcut by stepping on the pressure plate. Even though that doesn't help us get there too much, might as well. I guess we'll buy a key. And I don't really want to buy HP. I can't bring myself to buy HP in this situation. Might be a good idea, but I'd rather have the money for the next floor. You know what? We should go to the other chest. It's better, right? Could we just open this? Let's try to open this. No, you need a cell key for that. Just checking. Might as well open the... Well, I guess both chests look the same on the map now. Okay, let's open this one. That gave us like a super crossbow. Shot bow. A teleporter accident. That sounds interesting. We'll shoot this other one and just hope that it gives us some HP. Junk. Alright. Well, if you don't have any other choice, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, 2 blanks and a heavily incentivized opportunity to get a flawless here. We're going full Beehive. And actually, the Beehive should be awesome against these missiles that the enemy shoots out. Ooh. Oh no! I forgot to dodge roll. It's right in the developer's names, Dodge Roll Games, and then I refused to dodge roll, thereby undermining the entire process. Beehive is really, really good, though. At least I'm starting to love it. As like a one-off boss item. It's like using a Krampus's head or something like that. We might as well clear that with a blank. We used 230 ammo or something with our Beehive there, but still. Oh, we got a cell key. At least we got something there. 2 more hegemony credits, 2 more keys, so I definitely should not have just blown up the chest. And villain. What is this? It shoots out a fucking anvil. That's wonderful. Let's just enter this room and see if there's a teleporter in here. There isn't. There's a teleporter just before the boss, though. So we're going to go back to where our cell is, which is here. And open this up. Ah, what's this now? Oh, thank you for rescuing me, young bullet. It's always nice to see fellow ammunition. I accidentally locked myself in here. My eyes aren't quite what they used to be. Oh, time to get back to work. Okay, well, I'll see you later, whatever you're doing there. Admittedly, I'm not thrilled about our chances for success. I feel like, probably the third, if we get through the 3rd floor, I would consider it a pretty, markedly successful run, considering how close we may or may not have gotten to death on that 2nd floor. But the chance exists. We've got keys. Oh, fuck this guy. Maybe, though, a good opportunity to try the shot bow. Whoa. Okay, never do what I did there, which is just walk out in front of that enemy. Oh my god, you idiot. I'm talking to myself there. I've got to admit, a shotgun that shoots crossbow bolts is pretty dope. Don't throw. We can still get a corgi showing up to save us here. I don't know. This might be functional. Maybe, maybe not. I don't see any corgi HP. Well, I pretty much love this room as long as we see no more enemies show up. Good. And good. Ah, shit. So, I was just gonna say not that bad. In the end, though, it ended up being that bad. I've got a lot of work to do with the hunter, man. We got the mailbox. That's the only item we got there that actually opened up our Ammonomicon. Well, I guess we could have chosen to open it up, but I got a lot of work to do to understand the hunter. For now, though, thanks for watching. Sorry for a shorter episode. We'll come back and do an episode as the Marine, I guess, next. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the like button if you've enjoyed them so far, and I will see you next time.